Hello DV besties and welcome back to the Design Bundles YouTube channel. Today we are doing a part 2 of a video that we did a couple weeks ago that you guys loved, and overwhelmingly in the comments you asked for more of this content, so that's what we're doing today. We are doing part 2 of crafts to sell this Christmas. I'm really excited about this. I've got some new great crafts that would be amazing sells this Christmas, whether you're gonna sell online, on your own website, or on Etsy, or even if you're selling in person at craft fairs. These are items that are projected to do really well this season, Christmas 2024. Some of them are ones that I feel like have done well for quite some time and are continuing to do well. And then some of the ones we're gonna talk about today I feel like are pretty new and really cute. So before we dive into it, I've had a couple people ask, how do we know this? Like, where do we find this information? So I do want to tell you really quickly, we do a little research about these videos before we just yap about them. I'm not just on here saying like, well, I think this is gonna sell really well. I do research on Etsy to see products that are trending or increasing in sales volume exponentially using a software called Everbee that helps me see like what the sell-through rate on a product is, how many times it's viewed, how many times it's clicked on, how many times it sells per month and in its lifetime. So kind of looking at all that data helps us see what items are projected to kind of rise through the Christmas season. And then additionally, I like using tools like Answer the Public, which tells us items that are being searched for on a regular basis or items that people are asking questions about on a regular basis. Using those two tools, I can kind of get an idea of what things are going to do well. And then I also use a software with YouTube called vidIQ to look at other items that people look for, things people search for. I use Pinterest analytics and TikTok analytics and Google analytics to see products that people look for as well. Amidst all of those things, we get a really good idea of what people are interested in this Christmas, and that is what we're talking about today. So if you missed part 1, definitely go watch it first. We talked about 5 amazing products you could sell this Christmas season, and today we're talking about 5 more. Okay. Product number 1, Christmas stockings. I'm actually shocked we didn't talk about Christmas stockings in the last video because this is one of those products that just always does well, probably always will do well. I can even remember being a child in the 90s and my parents like wanting to get a personalized Christmas stocking so they all matched and like looked cute. We would order them out of the JCPenney catalog and then get them embroidered. So if you are looking for something new to sell this Christmas, this is a great place to start because there's such a high demand, always will be. Like there's a variety of methods you can use to make Christmas stockings. So you can get a blank Christmas stocking and just put heat transfer vinyl on it and add people's names or sayings or whatever you want to put. That's the simplest thing you can do. But you can also embroider Christmas stockings. You can create quilted Christmas stockings. You can cross stitch or do needlepoint Christmas stockings. You can do punch needle Christmas stockings. There are so many different things you could do. None of them are better or worse than another. I think they all are really cute and it just kind of depends on your style. So I think Christmas stockings are a great place to start here because so broad, so many things you can do, and they're really cute. I've got a few ideas up here for you to look at. The needlepoint Christmas stockings particularly appear to be on the rise. I think that style is really coming back in. So if you want to learn how to do needlepoint, maybe this Christmas is your time. Craft number 2 to sell this Christmas are Christmas ornaments. Now, last video, we talked about macrame Christmas ornaments being particularly a thing that people are interested in this Christmas. And after we got all the feedback on that, and a lot of you guys were like, I have never seen these before, I did a little more digging into Christmas ornaments because they are yet another thing that are always popular. People are always looking for an ornament to give as a gift, to add on to a gift, to commemorate the Christmas season with their families, to commemorate special events that happen through the year. There are a variety of reasons why people want personalized Christmas ornaments, and those will live on and they truly stand the test of time. So macrame Christmas ornaments are really popular this year, but there are 2 other types of Christmas ornaments that also kind of rose above the fray that I think you should definitely look into. The first are wood Christmas ornaments. I love these. I've got a few ideas up on the screen for you here. I love these again because there's so many different ways you can do it. So you can use like a laser cutter or a glow forge to create layered wood ornaments that you cut out yourself. You can get wood blanks and paint on them, which is also really cool if you are good at painting. You can sublimate on wood. You can also use heat transfer vinyl on wood. So Wood ornaments have a lot of variety, and the wood blanks for ornaments, if you don't have a laser cutter, are fairly inexpensive. So it's a good route to take if you want kind of a low cost entry. Also though, we talked about needlepoint Christmas stockings. Needlepoint ornaments are huge this year, and I had no idea. I think needlepoint and quilting and all those things are just coming back in general as styles. The needlepoint Christmas ornaments are no exception. Some people do like little hand embroidered ornaments and they leave them on the hoop, and then the hoop itself is the ornament, which I think is really cute. But then also sometimes people just do full-on needlepoint ornaments in a variety of styles. I could see myself doing a whole Christmas tree of these. I think they are so fun, so cute. So again, if you are kind of interested in the needlepoint Christmas stockings and you're thinking, maybe I'll get into needlepoint, this is your sign, because needlepoint Christmas ornaments are also in style and coming back in. So Christmas ornaments part 2, wood and needlepoint, both doing really well and expected to do well this holiday season. Okay friends, the third thing to think about selling this Christmas season are hot cocoa bombs. These became popular, I want to say about 3 years ago, and I don't think that they've hit their peak yet. When I was doing my research, I saw that people are already searching for them, people are already looking for them. And really the way this product has evolved and changed over the last 3 years is just variety. The packaging has gotten much more extensive. The style of the cocoa bombs has gotten so much more extensive. When we first saw these hit the market, it was pretty much just the chocolate hot cocoa bomb with like marshmallows or maybe sprinkles on top. But now we see people doing a wide variety of things to make these really cute and unique and special. You can see some examples that I found on Pinterest up here. But you could really do anything you want with these. You could make them specific shapes using molds. You can decorate them and give them little faces. You can really make these super fun, and I think they make a great gift. A lot of people like to give these to their teachers at the end of the year, to their coworkers, to their boss. They make wonderful gifts, and for that reason, they're pretty easy to market. So especially if you can kind of hone in on a niche with the way your hot cocoa bombs look, you can have a lot of success with these. Just remember, if you're selling these online, you're gonna have to consider shipping a food item, which is obviously a little bit different, but a little research goes a long way on that front and you will have no trouble at all. So consider hot cocoa bombs, and if you do, make them really versatile, make them something unique and special to stand out from the crowd in terms of their shape, their design, their decoration, or even their packaging. Find a way to make yours go the extra mile and you will have no problem with this. Craft number 4 is perhaps the easiest craft we're going to talk about today. So if you're looking for something to make that doesn't take a lot of time per product, number 4 is maybe where you're going to want to land, and that is personalized Santa sacks. I have never done these, but they went like hotcakes last year, and I know a ton of friends personally who purchase these for their kids every single year. I think they are really cute, really fun, and for all those like grandmas and grandpas and parents out there who are like, I just don't want to wrap every gift. Santa sacks rock. So I've got some ideas for you up here, but these are projected to do really well again this holiday season. You can use heat transfer vinyl on these and just vinyl the whole front. You can sublimate them, and you can see people do some more extensive sublimated designs that are full color and a lot more intricate. And then people also, I didn't find any pictures of this, but I also had this idea that you could embroider these, you could needlepoint these, and we've already talked about needlepoint quite a lot this video, but that could be a way to make your Santa sack kind of stand out from the crowd, but just know that that is going to be a little more time intensive. So these blanks are really cheap. You can find them in bulk on Amazon and really anywhere you shop online, which makes them a really easy product to consider if you're looking to add to your Christmas product lineup, and they're gonna do pretty well this year. Santa sacks. Okay, the last product we're gonna talk about today are customized cutting boards. And this is another product that's kind of consistently done well over the last several years. And there's a good variety of things that you can do with them, but I will say that most of the images you're gonna see up above are engraved cutting boards, and that's kind of the specific kind we're gonna talk about today. So when these first hit the market, a lot of people were using heat transfer vinyl because you can use heat transfer vinyl on wood. They were using adhesive vinyl, and while that's really cute, the longevity of those designs is not as great as if you engraved them. When I was doing my research on this particular product to see where it was gonna land this Christmas season. The engraved cutting boards are kind of the ones that stood out from the crowd. So even if you don't have a laser engraver, you could get a wood burner and you could hand write these. You'd have to get pretty good at calligraphy or at least pretty good at tracing to be able to do that. But if you have a laser engraver, this product could really be a standout product for you this Christmas season because people are using it to engrave family recipes. They're using it to engrave pictures of loved ones that go with the recipe. And it's as simple as just scanning a picture of that recipe into your laser cutter software and then cutting it onto an existing cutting board. This is a gift that really goes the extra mile because it doesn't feel like a craft. Like, it feels like a really well done professional grade product. And if you have a laser cutter, this is a pretty much hands-off thing to create. I would really consider this if you have a laser cutter. And if you're looking to get into a market for Christmas products and you have no idea what you want to make, you might consider purchasing a low-grade laser cutter to get started with this and do engraved cutting boards, engraved rolling pins, engraved kitchen spoons. People engrave all sorts of kitchen products, and I think they all turn out really cute. They make wonderful gifts, especially if you're commemorating a loved one and a recipe that really meant a lot to your family. Engraved cutting boards are a yes. Okay, DB besties, we have now rounded up 10 total crafts that are projected to be absolute hits this Christmas season 2024. If you didn't see part 1, again, don't forget to go watch it. We talked about completely different products in that video, but in this video, we talked about Christmas stockings, Christmas ornaments, engraved cutting boards, Santa sacks, and 5 hot cocoa bombs. We talked about so many fun products today. The things that stand out to me as like the TLDR of this video, that's too long, didn't read, if you're unfamiliar, would be needlepoint. Needlepoint is just on the rise in a way that I honestly did not expect, although I should have given the rise of quilting. But needlepoint designs are across the board becoming more and more popular, and as always, adding that personal touch is always going to be something that is a standout for Christmas. People are always looking to be able to give a gift to a loved one that feels extremely personal, has their name, has their favorite hobby, or something on it. So being able to add that personal touch to your products is really going to make a huge difference no matter what you're creating. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope it helped you think about what you want to sell this Christmas season. Let us know in the comments if you want even more ideas for this Christmas season or what you want to see next. If you have any specific questions about your crafting business or starting a crafting business, let us know. We want to be there for you and help you every step of the way. As always, my name is Laura. You can follow me personally at It's Laura Lambert everywhere you do social media. But until next time, DB besties, happy crafting.